started, shall we? Just make sure my brightness is up. All right, beautiful. So we're going to get started on our hands and knees this morning for a nice little cat and cow stretch, okay? So, oh, let me actually pin our video. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Pin. There we go. Cool. Okay, so make sure your knees are underneath your hips, hands underneath the shoulders, and we're just going to start with our angry cat pose. So we're rounding the spine, drawing the belly button in and pressing the hands into the floor. And then we'll go the opposite way, pulling those shoulders back, broadening the chest. And again, make sure you're not sinking or collapsing into this position, but instead pushing the floor away and lifting up. And again, nice and round. And opposite way. And last two, nice and round. And last one, opposite way. Beautiful. All right, so from here, come to your neutral position, okay? So in neutral, make sure that, again, you're not collapsed through the shoulders, but instead you're pushing up in between those shoulder blades. We're in a nice neutral spine, so there's no arch through the lower back. We're slightly tucking and lengthening, okay? We're going to maintain that as we reach one arm forward, bringing that arm up towards your ear, place it down, and then alternate, other arm. Now you're trying to keep the movement minimal in the rest of the body, okay? So imagine there's a cup of tea resting on your tailbone, and as you reach the arm forward, try not to shift your weight too much or your pelvis. One more. Good, and now the same thing with the legs. So you may want to wriggle your knees a touch closer together, and then repeat the same thing. So tummy muscles are engaged and the leg is going to reach back. And then bend, bring it back underneath you, other leg, reach. Good, keeping those core muscles switched on, reach and lower. Good, reach and lower. Two more, reach, lower. Last one, reach. Lower. Good. Now, last little thing here, get your balance. We're going to go opposite arm and leg at the same time. So let's go right arm, left leg, switch on the core, and reach the arm and leg out, and then bring it back. Other side, out, and bring it back. Good. 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Sit back onto those ankles and just roll out the wrists. That's it, other direction. Getting everything nice and warm. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to grab our resistance band. Now, if you've got a few different types, you can either use a normal TheraBand like this and actually tie it around your legs, so do it up in a knot. If it's quite a light band, you can do like a double tie around to make it heavier. Or if you have these little bands that are circular, you can use them. Okay, so up to you, whatever you've got at home, grab your band. I'm going to use this little circular one for this particular exercise, but if you don't have that, just wrap your normal TheraBand around the legs, and we're going to pop it above the knees. Okay, so just above the knee area at the bottom of your thighs. And then once you're there, whether it's wrapped around once or twice, totally up to you, we're going to lay down, okay, onto our side. If you need a pillow to support your neck, go for it, grab one. Otherwise, lay on down. You can use your arm to support your neck as well, okay? Now, in this position, guys, I want you to actually have your legs in front of you, yeah? So you're lying down on your side. My knees are pointing directly forward and my feet are pointing directly to the side. So kind of like I'm sitting in a chair, I'm making like a couple of 90-degree angles with my body, okay? So try to set yourself up like that. Relax your upper body. And then before we start, with this top hip, you want to actually push the hip away from you and think of lifting your underneath waistline up off the mat or the floor. Okay, so that waistline is lifted and our core is switched on rather than just relaxing and watching TV. Think of lengthening and lifting underneath, okay? Good. I'm just going to put myself up like this so I can see the computer screen clearly. All right, so keeping the pelvis exactly where it is. This top leg is going to lift and then lower down, okay? Making sure your tummy stays on. Now have a quick look at your hips. Make sure that when you do this, your pelvis isn't rolling back. You want to stay forward. Imagine you're up against a wall, okay? And we're keeping that nice pelvic position. So one on top of the other with your hips. 4 more. That's it. Good job, guys. Last one. Beautiful. All right, so hopefully with that band, you're starting to feel the bum warming up. From here, okay, we're going to lift the leg. Now we're going to tuck the knee towards the top shoulder. So see how I'm tucking it this way? And then I'm going to extend my leg away from me on a slight angle forward. Okay, so I'm going to tuck and then extend. Tuck and extend. Good. That's it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Lower the leg, have a quick rest. Good, good, good. Hopefully it's starting to burn. All right, from here, keeping the legs as they are. If your band is all twisted like mine is, then just adjust it. Okay, so we're going to lift our leg up in the air. I want you to imagine that there's a paintbrush attached to your top knee and you're drawing circles on a little canvas. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Other direction. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Little pulses lifting up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And have a rest. Woo! Good job, team. Nice. All right, now from here, you're going to slide your band to your ankles, okay? And we're going to straighten our legs out next to us. So try to align your body in a nice straight line, okay? Now again, try not to let the hips roll back. Keeping your body nice and still, tummy muscles on. We're lifting the top leg, okay? Just the top one, up and then back down. Good. Lift, lower. 8, tummy's on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. From here, keep that top leg up and we're bringing the underneath leg up to join for 10 and then lower. 9, lower. 8, that's it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, good, 2, 1, good. Lower the top leg. Now squeeze your ankles together. Don't worry if the band is a little bit slack. And we're lifting both legs up and down. Good. Lift, lower. 8, feeling the oblique. 7, 6, squeeze those ankles. 5, 4, 3, good. 2, 1. Beautiful. All right. Take off your band. Excellent. Good, good, good. All right. So from here, you're going to put your top leg in front like this. Okay? Now, you might feel a bit of a burn in your bum still, but that's just from the previous exercises. We're actually going to be working now with our underneath inner thigh. So make sure you're right on your side. Flex your underneath foot. And we're lifting the top leg, the underneath leg up and down. Lift and lower. That's it. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, good, 2, last one, hold it up. We're drawing circles for 10, 9, 8, 7. Try to get high with those circles. 4, 3, 2. Other direction. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Little pulses to finish. Up and up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And have a rest. Oh, my body's nice and sore today, so this is a killer. All right, good job, guys. From here, grab yourself a pillow. I'm just going to reach under this little table. Grab yourself a pillow if you can, just to support your neck, because this next one here, while we're on our side, if you don't already have a pillow, it's just a nice little chest opening stretch, but it can be a bit like uncomfortable if you don't have something for your head to rest on. So laying right on our side. Now while we're here, we're going to do this beautiful stretch to really open up the chest, okay? So your underneath leg is straight, your top leg is bent, and your knee is on the floor, okay? So it's a nice position here. Now, both our arms are straight, okay? And we're going to, both our arms are straight, and we're going to take our top arm up, and we're going to reach behind us, okay? But as you do this, you're trying to really stretch back this way, but don't let your knee come off the floor. You want your knee to stay on the floor and rotate your upper body as much as you can. Good, and then come back. We're just going to do 3 more. So reach and open up this top arm. Keep this knee down and try to rotate as much as you can, like you're trying to touch the floor with your fingertips. Good, and come back. And again, up and over. That's it, looking good. And back. And last one. Up and over. And bring it home. Excellent. All right, sitting up, we're going to place that band back onto our legs, so just above the thighs. Sorry, not the thighs, the knees. And we're going to do the other side. Getting the bum working, stretching the chest, and working the underneath inner thigh. Trying to get it all done. So if you have your pillow, bring it over. I'm just going to use my arm to start with. So we're laying right onto our side. Use your arm if you wish, and bend those legs so that your knees are pointing directly forward while your toes are pointing directly to the side, okay? I'm propping myself up so I can see clearly, but you can lay down, rest the neck, okay? Now remember, we're not all crunched in the side here. We want to push the pelvis, like the top hip away, lift the waistline and engage through the core, okay? We're starting with our top leg lifting straight up and then lowering down, keeping the hips stacked one on top of the other. Yeah, make sure that you're not rolling back. Good. That's it. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. From here, we're going to lift the leg, bring your knee towards your top shoulder, and then extend it out. Good. Knee to top shoulder and extend. We have 8, 7, 6, keep the tummy on, 5, 4, 3, looking good, 2, last one, beautiful, have a quick rest. Whew, starting to really burn. Okay, keep the tummy muscles on, lift that leg, we're circling, 5, 4, 3, 2, other direction, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulses to finish, up and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and have a rest. Ow. Oh, God. All right, slide the band down to your ankles and straighten the legs out next to you. Beautiful. All right, again, tummy muscles engaged. Try not to be lazy through your center and keep your hips stacked one on top of the other. We're lifting our top leg up and down, up and down. 8, good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it up. Underneath leg is lifting to join. Up and then down. Up and down. 8, good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, good. Now lower the top leg. Keep both legs squeezing together in your ankles and lift both legs up and down. Lift and lower. 8 and 7, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, beautiful team. And now take off the band. Good, good, good. Okay, bending the top leg like so, flexing the underneath foot, and again, engage through your core. We're lifting up our underneath leg, up and down, lift and lower. 8, tummy's on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other direction for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Pulsing up and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and have a rest. Whew, good job. All right, grab your pillow. Rest your head onto that pillow, still facing the same side. Straighten the underneath leg and bend the top leg so your knee is on the floor. Reach the arms forward, and we're taking our top arm up and over, reaching behind us. Good. Try to really open up the chest, and at the same time, keep your knee on the floor. And then come all the way back. I'm just going to wriggle, I'm just going to wriggle forward a bit. Try to really breathe into this position, guys, while your knee stays down. Exhale and twist as far as you can. And then come back, 2 more. This is particularly a nice stretch if you've been spending a lot of time, sitting down at a desk or working from home and you're quite often, hunched or leaning forward. This is a really good stretch to just help release that tension that builds up across your chest, in the shoulders, all that kind of area. We spend a lot of time kind of hunching forward whenever we do things, working, cooking, cleaning, driving, all those things. So this is a nice way to kind of do the opposite. And then bring it all the way back. Good job, guys. Nice. All right, so sitting up. Now we're going to stretch out our glutes at the end, okay? But before we do, we're going to do a little bit of standing work, okay? So let me just adjust my screen so that you can see. All right, now for this one, if you have one of these TheraBands rather than the little ones, it'd be better to use this, okay? So for this one, I'm going to be in a lunge position. Let's have our left foot forward and our right foot back, okay? So when I do that, I don't want to have my legs one in front of the other directly because it'll be really wobbly. Have like a natural kind of distance between the feet, okay? Now with your left foot in front, you want to stand onto your TheraBand, okay? So step onto it and then just hold the ends. If you want a little bit more resistance, feel free to kind of wrap your hands around the ends, okay? I'm not going to do that because this band is very light and there's a chance it'll snap. But if you want to, go ahead. Okay, so in this position, I'm in a nice lunge, all right? Now, what I'm going to do is lunge down with my legs. I'm slightly leaning forward with my body, okay? I'm going to bend, I'm going to bend my legs down, yeah, so my legs are both at like a 90 degree. And then as I stand up, I'm going to do a bicep curl, pulling my band upwards, all right? Tummy muscles on, don't lose your balance like I just did. So I'm going to lower down, lunge, stand, bicep curl, okay? Bend, lunge, stand, curl. Lunge, curl. 6 more. Lunge, curl. 5, curl. 4, curl. Good. 3, curl. 2, curl. Last one, curl. Now I want you guys to stay low, okay? Lean forward with your body so your left leg is taking all your weight. Your right toe is going to come in to tap the mat next to your other foot and then take it back. But see how my weight is not going back. I'm keeping my weight on my left leg, all right? So just do a couple of practice runs with the legs only. Tap, take it back. Tap, take it back, keeping your weight and a nice bend through the left. Now, as we tap our foot back, we're going to actually lift our arms slightly out sideways. Okay, so if you can't see what I'm doing is I'm holding the band, my arms are coming like this, directly to my sides, soft bend in the elbows, and I'm looking for a squeeze back here in between my shoulders. Okay, so if you've done gym work before, I don't actually know what they're called, but it's like that kind of motion when you're holding dumbbells and you open up. Okay, we're just kind of improvising with a band version. Okay, so as our toe steps back, we're going to open the arms out. Okay, so from this position, weight is on your left leg, tap your right toe back and pull your arms up to the side and then tap back in. Exhale, pull and tap. We're going for 8 and 7. Good. 6. Try to keep your weight on your left leg and keep it bent. 4 more. And 3 more. Good. 2. Last one. Excellent. Last little thing for the legs. Put your foot back. Bend into your lunge. Lean forward. And from here, wrap those hands around. We're doing little bicep curls with little pulses for 10, 9. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5. Stay low. 4, 3, 2, 1. And stand up tall. Woo, okay. Hopefully you really felt that in your left leg particularly. All right? Good. Good work. Let's go to the other side. So, standing up, we want to have our right foot forward this time. Step onto your TheraBand. Oops. Make sure you're centered with your foot so both hands get the same, or both arms get the same resistance, I should say. All right, so our left foot is back, yeah? We're holding onto the band. We're going to lunge down, trying to make like a 90-degree with the legs. And then as we stand up, we're doing a bicep curl, okay? Down we go. Stand up and curl. Have a slight lean forward with your body, guys, so that you're not arching your lower back. Keep your core switched on. We got 6 more. 5, 4, that's it. 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. All right, from here, I'm just going to move forward slightly, otherwise I'm going to whack the door. We're starting with our weight forward, our left toe up near the front, yeah? As we step our left toe back, I think it's called a rear Delt Fly. Maybe, that might be what it is. I don't know gym terminology. I do it, but I don't know it. As we step back, we're pulling the arms up to the side of the body and then coming in. Make sure your weight stays forward and your right leg should be really bent, yeah? Keep your weight on that leg. We got 6 more. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Excellent. Last little thing. Step the left foot back. Wrap those hands around. Deepen your lunge. Little bicep curls and pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up tall. Woohoo! Good work, guys. All right, shake it out. Let's sit onto our bottom and do a nice glute stretch. So, legs out in front. Good work. Okay, I think I did my right leg first. Doesn't matter, just pick a leg, cross it over, sit up tall, and then rotate with your body. So you're really hugging that knee in towards your chest and you're turning your body towards that leg. Now you can either stay like this or you can pretzel your other leg, so bend it in, try to get both bottom cheeks on the mat. And again, sit up tall and rotate your body. Just gonna grab a drink while we're here. Good, one more deep breath. Should be feeling the stretch running down the thigh into your glute. Good, all right, other leg. Good, sitting up tall and rotate. That's it, good guys. Really pull that knee towards the chest. Excellent, one more deep breath. Beautiful, okay. So we're gonna do a bit of core work to finish and a little bit of postural stuff, all right? So laying down onto your back and make sure you've got room for your arms behind you as well as room for your legs out in front of you, okay? So you've got room either way. From here, we're gonna do a dead bug, yeah? Which means our arms are reaching up to the sky. Try not to hike the shoulders, relax the shoulders onto the mat. Our legs are coming to tabletop. And remember, you want to maintain this neutral position with your pelvis. Your back is not tucked in a flat back, but it's also not arching. It's just somewhere centered where it's comfortable. And if you have any lower back sort of pathologies or concerns, bring your legs closer. This will be easier than that, okay? So arms up. Now what we're going to do is extend our left leg and our right arm away from us at the same time. So that's going to look like this. Left leg, right arm, reaching away from my center. All right, and then I come back and then I do the other side. So right leg, left arm. Okay, good. So we're going to go out, exhale, really engage the core. Inhale, return, other leg and arm. Good, let's go for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4. Really tighten the tummy each time you breathe out. 2 more. Last one. Good. Now from here, reach your arms overhead, but don't touch the floor. Have them hovering. You're going to bring your arms forward and curl up with your upper body and then lower back down to reset. Exhale as you curl up. Inhale, lay back down. And you can either keep your legs in a normal tabletop or push your tabletop away from you slightly to make it harder, as long as you're not arching your back when you do this, okay? So curl up, lay back down. Yeah, it's kind of like a long tabletop. Let's go for 8 and 7. You'll feel the difference with those legs here. 6, 5, 4 more. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Give those knees a hug. We have one more exercise here, okay? What we're going to do is either, you have two options, repeat the dead bug as we did it before, okay? Which would be one arm and leg at a time, all right? Or if you want to progress, you're going to do both arms and legs at the same time, okay? Now you can go here, you can make it harder by going lower, yeah? As long as wherever you go, you're listening to your body and you're not losing this beautiful neutral core and spine, yeah? The last thing you want to do is extend the legs and arch your back and end up in this awful position that isn't going to give you any benefit, it's just going to hurt, okay? So make sure that you're listening to your body, soften the rib cage, maintain neutral, and only take the arms and legs as low as you feel confident, all right? Let's go together, otherwise go for your normal dead bug, alternating arms and legs. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, get ready to hold it for the last one. We're just going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and have a rest. Well done, guys. Good job. Okay, feet hip distance apart, arms by your side, palms up, and we're going to take our knees over to one side. Really rotate through the lower half, but keep your shoulders square on the mat. And then other direction. Good, and back the other way. Feel free to grab your top knee if you wish to increase the stretch. And back to the second side. Good, guys. One more each way. And last one. Beautiful. Last little set we're doing is a little series for our back. Now, the rule whenever we're working on our back extension, which means we're laying on our stomach, is that you want to imagine you have a blueberry resting under your tailbone, your belly button, all right? So I'm going to lay onto my tummy, and what I want to do is instead of, just going to put that there so you can see, instead of relaxing my belly and whenever I lift up, not switching on my belly, can you see how when I'm here, there's a really big like dip through my lower back, yeah? Right now where I'm lifted up to, I can just kind of feel in my lower back, there's like this crunch, yeah? I'm not extending, I'm not actually engaging these muscles, I'm just kind of like crunching back into them. What I want to do is actually tuck my tail under, so if you watch my pelvis, instead of being here, I'm going to tuck under, see how my lower back is now lengthening? And I'm actually lifting my belly button up off the floor. So I'm kind of sucking in my tummy, okay? Now, the hard part is maintaining that, yeah? It's hard, but it's doable. So try to maintain that tuck of the pelvis, push your pubic bone into the floor, and lift your belly button up off the mat, like there's a blueberry underneath there that you don't want to squish. Our arms are just next to us, and we're going to maintain that activation through our core as we lift, like so. So my shoulders are pulling back, and I'm lifting up. Now you can see here, if you have a look, my lower back is not being crunched anymore. Yeah, what that looks like is that. I'm not activating my core at all. But if I lower myself down slightly, I tuck under and I keep my tummy on, see how there's no massive big dip, okay, and then lower. So I want you guys to visualize your own back and think about tucking, lengthening the lower back, and trying to maintain that core activation as you lift up. Okay, so press the forearms into the mat, pull the shoulders back, and keep your tummy switched on. 3 more. 2, think of lengthening your spine right from the top of the head. 1 more, from the top of the head down to the toes. Good. Okay, so now to make that a little more challenging, you're going to lift your arms as well. So tucking under, tummy on, our arms are going to lift up with us and down. Okay? Lift, lower. Shoulders back, engage the core. If you're feeling it in your lower back, that is a little red flag. You want to be feeling it between the shoulder blades because you're squeezing your shoulders, as well as kind of through your mid back. Yeah, like where a crop top or a bra strap would sit. Okay? If you're feeling it all in your lower back, I want you to reset yourself, engage your tummy, visualize that blueberry, and keep your height limited. Yeah, we don't want to go up super duper high. That's not important. We want to do it correctly, even if it means it's low. Good. All right. From here, last little thing. Our arms are by our sides and our palms are facing our legs. And we're going to, again, pull those shoulders back, engage the core. We're lifting up and our legs are going to lift as well. So we're reaching our fingertips to our toes, but we're keeping our tummy on. All right. And then lower down. Exhale, lift. Lower. Try to squeeze the inner thighs together. Lift, lower. Squeeze, lower. We got 6 and 5, 4, 3. Good job, guys. 2, and last one. Well done, team. And coming up onto the knees, wriggle your knees so they're nice and wide and have your toes together. And we're just going to reach our upper body forward into a child's pose. So I want you guys to relax your head, try to get your forehead, even try to get your chest down onto the floor. So you're really opening up. Deep breaths. Awesome job, guys. And coming back up. Beautiful. Back into our 4-point kneel. And we're just going to do that cat and cow stretch that we started with. All right. So nice and round. Hopefully it feels a little better now. Maybe not as stiff. And other way. Awesome. And again, round. And back. One more. Round. And back. Beautiful. And then from here, tuck your toes for me. Have your hands slightly forward. And we're going to lift up into a downward dog, which means our legs are straight. We're trying to push our heels to the floor and our bottom is up in the air. Now, while you're here, I want you guys to bend one knee and straighten your opposite leg. Okay, so with your straight leg, you're trying to push the heel to the ground. And then switch legs. And switch. And switch. 2 more, switch. Last one, switch. Good, guys. Now walk your feet towards your hands. Let your upper body just hang slightly. Soften the knees if you need to. Try to relax your arms, your neck, and your shoulders. And just bend your knees a little bit, and we're going to roll up slowly for 5, 4, let your body hang, 3, 2, all the way standing up, 1. Beautiful. You guys are done. Excellent work today. I'm just going to stop the recording. For those who are watching the recording, I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you next week.